Welcome to the Zen Energy Podcast, where we unify the theoretical knowledge of Zen with real-life application of wisdom and compassion, so that one may live in the here and now with clarity and altruism. Welcome to episode 21 of the Zen Energy Podcast. This is Diana Zen, your host and the founder of the Zen Energy Organization. Within each of us, there exists the murmur of yearning for a spiritual quest to find the meaning of life. There are endless external and internal distractions and diversions that hinder our quest for spiritual knowledge and inner peace. We must embrace the murmur inside ourselves and embark on a discovery for knowledge and live in Zen so that we may return to our timeless inner peace. Embracing the murmur within. We are all entangled to the karmic world and enter each new existence with our individualized Elijah Vijnana, the collective stream of consciousness carrying our hopes, dreams, and desires. It is our past karmic deeds and subjective reactions based on our individualized Elijah Vijnana that envelops us in the whirlwind of life and leads us astray from the path. It is our collective conscious package that has propelled us into the present existence. Yet, within each of us, there exists the murmur of yearning for a spiritual quest to find the meaning of life. It is easy to fall into the trappings of the one life to live falsehood and the annihilation of accountability for the unfolding of our karmic existence. It is too easy to succumb to the defeated notion that our fate is willed by an external source and our life circumstances are outside the realm of our own doings. It is essential to realize that ultimately we are both accountable and self-empowered to save ourselves. We must stand firmly in the whirlwind of life to observe, analyze, and respond to the challenges and opportunities from a position of stillness and clarity. We are all trapped within the karmic cycle by the 8 winds of life: wealth, poverty, fame, dishonor, praise, criticize, misery, delight. The 8 life winds continue to shape our hopes, dreams, and desire and modify our individualized perception of reality. The 8 life winds blow and envelop us in the whirlwind of chaos and confusion within an endless cycle of birth and death. They are endless external and internal distractions and diversions that hinder our quest for spiritual knowledge and inner peace. Our lifetime is precious and finite. We must embrace the murmur inside ourselves and embark on the discovery for knowledge to return to our timeless inner peace. Our sincerity and conviction on the quest for Zen lead us to a downpour of information, and the flood of knowledge envelop us in a hurricane of concrete words, examples, and metaphors. Encountering the knowledge for our self-salvation and endeavoring to understand and live in the teaching are essential elements along the journey toward nirvana. Standing in the whirlwind of the 8 life winds, the teaching shall keep us at peace in the midst of the varying life storm. We must live with the essence of the teaching and not the mere words in the sutra text throughout the chaos, with the determination to understand the meaning conveyed. As we begin our study, the words fly off the pages into us, and the information pour from the open pages in an avalanche of concrete meanings. Disorder and chaos persist as the influx of information is absorbed and engaged. We must remain determined to decipher and distill the meaning from the concrete words. We must continue to strive for knowledge, no matter how strong the 8 life winds are blowing around us. Within the ceaseless life flow, a whirlwind of confusion, disorder, and temptations becomes formidable and challenge our progress as we begin assimilating our knowledge into daily life. Both the inner and outer diversions keep us from standing upright in our life storm. As we advance along the life journey, there are a multitude of desires, distractions, and noise, all competing to silence the inner murmur, propelling the search for spiritual nourishment. All our life experience can either aid or hinder our life path, depending on whether we can remain steadfast along the spiritual quest and remaining firmly grounded when encountering the flurry and fury of daily life. We must use our inner light to shine upon and transform each facet of everyday life into an opportunity for inner contemplation and outer expression of the teaching. It is essential to participate and integrate into the flow of life so that we can confidently and consistently assimilate the teaching under all circumstances. Life, with all its complexities, temptations, and banalities, is an essential laboratory to test the validity of the teaching for transcendence into enlightenment. All aspects of life, from the daily food choices to nourish the physical body to the current news event, are essential knowledge for a karmic citizen. We must have awareness in order to make informed decisions rather than follow in blind faith along our life path. It is vital to not be caught in the whirlwind of the concrete words and the various conveyance methods. It is critical to not let the concrete agent distract from the transmission of the teaching. It is all too easy to cling on to the metaphors and lose the sight of the wisdom being conveyed. The trappings of the concrete meaning are perilous since it can lead us astray from the path. The written words are meant to transmit the teaching by making the invisible visible through the myriad of examples and metaphors. The teaching is abstract and difficult to grasp, since we are limited by the physical, karmic existence and the reality of our own creation. Our interpretation of the concrete agent can either trap us within or set us free. We can only break through the confinement of the karmic existence by letting go of the concrete teaching and embracing the essence of the teaching being conveyed. Living with the essence of the teaching, we shall be able to overcome and negate the whirlwind of the karmic existence. We shall stand firmly and finally objectively face the event unfolding around us. We put down the physical books and let go of their concrete words and ultimately live with their meaning. Our inner light shall shine and illuminate throughout all we do. We negate the life winds and stand upright, unswayed, and existing in the infinite stillness and light of the truth. There is clarity, peace, and stillness. As we continue on our life journey in the hurricane of knowledge and distractions, the teaching shall keep us steady and firm in the life's whirlwind. We must remain determined to achieve a timeless inner peace and enlightenment in the here and now. Our life journey is toward the ultimate spiritual destination, nirvana. We hope that you had enjoyed this episode. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast and visit us at zenenergyzen.org. That's zenenergyzen.org for our latest news and events. Please donate to support our mission to help others transcend suffering and be at inner peace. Your financial support is fully tax-deductible with the IRS and makes it possible for our work to be offered as widely as possible. We each have the potentiality to transcend the mundane and make a positive difference in the lives of others. Thank you for joining us today, and see you in the next episode.